Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from social media. And of course, Triplemania is the big talking point. There was a show in Mexico for AAA. Lots of WWE talent on that show. Got a whole folder dedicated to that. But let's go through the WWE folder first. And we've got this weird trademark situation. We saw Slapjack was trademarked the other day. Well, we've got some others to add to that, like Shawn Spears, Duke Hudson, and Scott Dawson. I really don't know why these have been trademarked. Some people are thinking it's some sort of retrospective or documentary or something like that. I have no idea why. I can tell you that Duke Hudson actually went onto social media to say, well, now the cat's out the bag. I think it's time for me to announce absolutely nothing, right? So it doesn't seem like these people are going to be making a return to WWE. The belief is that this is for some sort of project. Don't know what that project is, but we may see some more trademarks over the next few days. So, Mitchell, thank you. Okay, the idea right now, apparently, is that the Crown Jewel Championship is not going to be on the line at Crown Jewel when we go to Australia, which is pretty crazy, isn't it? Because there was this whole song and dance last year about how this was going to be an annual thing. And if you win the match champion versus champion, you get a ring. And it's all about how many rings can you get. And they were really trying to make it seem like this thing mattered. And even at the time, we knew it didn't matter. And now, just a year later, it looks like we might not be doing it again. So, I mean, it's just pretty crazy. So, Brady, thank you. This news coming from Viper Reports, Body Slam Net. So, yeah, I don't know. Looks like it might be done already with this whole champion versus champion stuff. We'll have to see, though. Obviously, plans can change. Right, here, Jay, thank you. We've got Natalya. So she's talking about competing at Triplemania, but she's also found out that she's going to face Becky for the Intercontinental Championship on Monday on Raw. And she's like, you know, I kind of feel like it'd be great if I could introduce like a new persona. And she's like teasing the arrival of Nattie. I don't think we see Nattie. But she's definitely teasing the arrival of Nattie to Raw. But, I mean, it was only yesterday she said that if ever we do that, we've got to be so careful with that character. Because if she does bring that sort of darker side of herself, that ruthless side of herself to WWE Raw, like main roster or WWE TV, like we've got to be really protective of it. So, don't know, interesting. She was teasing it. And, yeah, we'll have to see what we end up with. I don't expect to see Nattie. Right, John Cena admits that the promo he did on Cody after the heel turn was a flop. And so we've got a bit of information here. John Cena said he failed his first promo after turning heel, right? He got asked if he was upset with the reaction because, of course, this was in Belgium, and this is where the crowd gave him like a split reaction. He said, I wasn't upset. No, I failed. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You can learn from failure. I went there and bombed. Shiz happens. So he was trying to berate the crowd, trying to go off on the crowd, trying to get heat, trying to get the crowd to boo him. And, I mean, the crowd just weren't having it. I mean, I do feel sorry for John. I mean, that crowd were there to celebrate John. You know, they were there because they love John. And so I just don't know what he could have done to have got them to boo him, to be honest. I'm not sure he could have done anything. So I do kind of feel sorry for him. But, you know, it is what it is. So there we go. He was just talking about that. Let's go other. So, yes, I don't know if you've seen this, but Matt, the old co-host of Undertaker's 6 Feet Under podcast, he went on to Maven's YouTube channel, did a really interesting interview, talks about the moment he found out he wasn't going to be the co-host anymore, gives his views on the new current podcast. Obviously, it's Undertaker and Michelle that do it now. It's really interesting. He's a really nice guy. He's got nothing bad to say. He does say, of course, he would come back and he misses doing it, but he wishes Undertaker and Michelle all the best and he thinks they're going to be really good and all that sort of stuff. But honestly, check it out. I thought it was really, really good. Okay, Carl, thank you. Mandy Rose says there was an outbreak of herpes in NXT that was doing the rounds. Kind of, she says, like back in the day. What is going on at that PC, says Fates. She's like, here's some people might not know. There was an outbreak of herpes back in the day at the Performance Center, and they joke about how they both survived it. So, yeah, pretty wild. Larry, thank you. So, Sami Zayn said, I was going to fly to Dublin immediately after SmackDown so I could see Oasis, but my flight was cancelled. I drove home. I stopped at a Target on the way, and all I got was this lousy shirt. It's an all right shirt. I don't think it's that bad, but look how glum he looks, yeah. Isn't that the most Sami story ever? Dude's always so close, but never quite achieving, right? He's had a few shots at the world title, never achieved it. And now here he is. He was so close to seeing Oasis, and then it fell short, and that's what he's ended up with. It's the most Sami Zayn story ever. So, love that. Love that. I mean, I feel sorry for him, but I also love it. Right, let's go Triplemania, shall we? I know that many of you will have watched this show. I'm sure you can tell by my voice that I was streaming, but I was not doing Triplemania. I was doing UFC instead. So, I mean, look at all this. Jeez. I actually didn't realise there was so much in this folder. It's probably going to be in a real jumbled up order, but we'll do the best we can. Right, okay, so there was a gift that was given to Yezka. And here, if we just skip forwards. So they give him a gift, and it's some glasses, exactly the same as Mr. Iguana's glasses. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny. It did make me smile. So there we go. I thought that was fun. So Nails and NY, thank you. Cal, thank you. Shawn Michaels shares a photo of himself, Triple H, and The Undertaker at Triplemania. So all three of those were actually at this event, and it was a big event as well. I mean, you can sort of see the entrance stage. Like, there is real production value that's gone into this. So pretty big deal. And actually, the feedback, I've not seen this show, but the feedback that I've heard is that people really enjoyed it. So, seems like it was really well received. Silverback, thank you. Bro, they absolutely love El Grande in Mexico. Yeah, look at that. He was really connecting with the crowd there. So very, very good. Michael, thank you. So this is Triple H speaking to the AAA talent ahead of Triplemania. He said WWE is not there to change AAA, but to enhance what they do. And Nick Khan was there as well. So I actually haven't heard this yet. So we can watch it together. Let's see what gets said.
Just wanted to take a second to address all of you and tell you how excited we are to be here with all of you today. For everybody here, for all the talent that came before the talent that are here, you all put your heart, your soul, your passion on the line, your blood, sweat, your tears to get us to where we are today. I want to make sure that everybody understands that we're not here to change this. We're not here to take this over. We're not here to make it something different. We're here to do this with you, to enhance what you do, and to make it grow beyond anybody's wildest expectations. Let's take this tonight and build on it from here. All of you guys have been doing it. Now we're gonna do it together. So let's turn this into the biggest thing we can possibly think of. Let's all dream big and go work to make it everything we want it to be. All right, starting tonight. Thank you all very much.
So, I mean, really hard to hear. I mean, I was turning everything up that I could turn up, but, I mean, he's not mic'd up there, obviously. Whoever's filming this is having to try and pick up the audio as well, so the audio is really quiet. But, yeah, I mean, that is pretty much the theme of it, isn't it? We're not here to really change stuff. We're just here to enhance it, make it better. Show it off to the world, and show it off to the world they did. The views for this event, really strong, really strong. Mattel, thank you. So Otis, so we started off with like a battle royal. I believe there was like 10 people in this battle royal. Might have been more than that. But yeah, basically Otis, I think it was Battle Royal. It might have been a Battle Royal, or it might have been some sort of like Royal Rumble type thing. I'm not sure. Again, I've not seen the show. But like here we've got Otis making his way down. So Otis, but the big one, I mean, in every sense, Omos. Homo sapiens rise. Omos is back at Triplemania, so Omos made his way down. And honestly, this guy, because we don't see him very often, has kind of built up this groundswell of support, really. People are like so excited to see Omos. I mean, they weren't that excited to see him when he was in a tag team with AJ Styles. But yeah, because we just don't see him very often, people are quite excited at seeing Omos now. So fair play. And look at this. Look at this. I believe he's called Microman and Omos. And so I've seen a load of people online joking, saying this is their rivalry of the year. I did actually watch the clip of these two. And, you know, Microman goes running against the ropes, comes back, and Omos just boots him in the face. Very good. Very, very good. This is the big one as well. So Charlie, thank you. Mitchell, thank you. Demonito has arrived. So Finn Balor was in a match with Mr. Iguana. And Mr. Iguana obviously had Yezka. I still don't know the name of it. But here we've got Demonito. So Finn Balor produced this puppet. And they are actually selling that right now on WWE Shop, right? You can buy it right now. It's $100. It's $100. I don't even know if we'll ever see this thing again. I mean, I would imagine it'll probably be in the background on, like, in the Judgment Day Clubhouse. But I have no idea that it's going to be used on Raw or anything like that going forward, right? So, I don't know. I just don't know when you're going to see this thing again. I did see some people joking, we might have it in this folder, about how this could be Lily's boyfriends. I mean, honestly, I feel like puppets with, like, Lily and Mr. Iguana, and now we've got this thing. Like, I feel like puppets is kind of this year's friendship bracelets. We had Drew and CM Punk fighting over a friendship bracelet last year. And like now we seem to have puppets that have arrived, right? And don't be wrong, we had puppets in the Funhouse as well. In fact, puppets have been a part of wrestling longer than I thought, to be honest. So there we go. Demonito, and there was a lot of people enjoying that. We also had a tag match. Los Garza were obviously the AAA World Tag Team Champs, but they've lost those titles because Pagano and Psycho Clown managed to defeat Los Garza. So there we go. They have lost. We do actually have some images. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Lily has a boyfriend. So people having a bit of fun with that, Larry, thank you. We do have some images of Los Garza in their entrance attire. Awesome outfits from my countrymen, Angel Garza and Berto Carrillo. So, yeah, I mean, they look so good. Really, really good. So, very nice, very nice. Right, okay, so we had all of that. Then we had Jason saying thank you to my amazing crew for helping me build this, and WWE creative team for such a fun project. So Tyler, thank you. Jason Baker, responsible for Demonito. So there we go. Right, just announced the next WWE AAA Worlds Collide event is going to be September 12th in Las Vegas. So there we go. Big announcement. Worlds Collide, September 12th in Las Vegas. And do you remember we were talking about how successful this was? So Edward, thank you. The Spanish WWE YouTube channel had nearly 200,000 watching live. Lucha Libre's channel, 120,000 watching live. And the English WWE YouTube channel, 255,000 live. Adding them together, 571,000 people watching live on YouTube. So, I mean, just absolutely incredible numbers. Absolutely incredible numbers. So, yeah, I think they'll be absolutely giddy with those numbers. I think they'll be really pleased. Obviously, we had Dominik. There's Liv, by the way. Liv was part of his kind of entrance gear. And so he came out with gear that I believe was the same as Rey Mysterio Sr. So not his dad, but I think his grandfather. So that's Rey Mysterio Sr. And you can see that Dominik had gear that was kind of inspired by that. So very, very cool. Very, very cool. And also we got the graphic, which kind of called back to Eddie Guerrero. So Eddie there holding up the mask and Dominik doing the same there. So I don't know if that was a tribute back to Eddie, but I wouldn't be shocked to find out that it was. So Shaquem, thank you. Unfortunately, Dominik was not able to win. He was going to win. He was moments away from winning the main event. And of course, AJ Styles came out and interrupted. So there we go. You've got to admire how far AJ will go for a grudge. Last year, he flew all the way to Perth to screw LA Knight. Tonight, he went to Mexico for Dominik. It's true, isn't it? It's very, very true. So AJ Styles traveled all the way to Mexico to make sure that Dominik didn't win. It was Vikingo that got the victory. And apparently Vikingo was getting lots of boos during Triplemania. I read Dave Meltzer was saying that apparently, like, the crowd really liked Del Rio, believe it or not. They saw him as a real champion. And apparently Del Rio had kind of made Vikingo look a bit weak. So I don't think people really see Vikingo as like being like a true champion, being like a credible champion, even though he's great. Seems like the AAA crowd are just not massively taken with him. So I think there was quite a few moments where he was getting a lot of boos, to be honest. Rey Mysterio was there to induct Konnan into the AAA Hall of Fame. So very, very cool. We looked at this. Nearly 20,000 fans packed into the arena for AAA Triplemania. And Dominik Mysterio mocking Vikingo for being booed. So here we can see Vikingo celebrate him, right? Crowd are booing, and there's Dominik sorry, what's that? Sounds like people don't really like you. So there we go, Vikingo, unfortunately getting boos. I don't really know what happened here. I never saw this moment, but apparently we did get the Americanos kind of coming down at some point. So they were all getting involved in the main event, trying to help El Grande secure the victory. But of course, Vikingo would go on to get the win. And Natalya, unfortunately, fell short in her match as well. I believe afterwards she tweeted this out saying, "I need to be Nattie. I need to be Nattie." So I wonder if that's in reference to Monday. Again, I'm not expecting to see Nattie on Raw. I mean, if we do, let's go. I'd be so excited for it. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Omos won that Battle Royal, by the way, and that was his prize. So I wonder if we'll see Mattel kind of working on that. I could totally see an Omos figure with that as an accessory. He won the 2025 Copa Bardahl. So there we go. There's Demonito. Finn Balor posting a picture of him with the Demonito. Apparently he posted it on, I think, Instagram or TikTok, and he put the demon music in the background as well, his old theme. So people were loving that. Good job, Omos. We'll call you back in 6 months. So there we go. So that was Triplemania. Lots of fun was had, and lots of people got in touch to say they really enjoyed the show. Johnny said, check the comments of this out. So this guy said, every 50 likes, I'll make Demonito a little bit bigger, right? So you can see it's done really well, actually. So he got his 50 likes, so he made Demonito a little bit bigger. He got his 50 likes, so he made Demonito a bit bigger, right? And then a bit bigger, and then even bigger, and then even bigger. And then it was as big as the arena, and then he burst out the arena, and then he was standing on the arena, and then he was big as the whole city, and then he was looking over at the globe, right? And then he was as big as the planets, And then it just started like spiraling, mate. Then things just got dark, right? Then we ended up with like Balor against Balor somehow. We ended up with Demon Balor with Demonito 2 and Finn Balor and Demonito. I mean, like, could you imagine this match? Could we imagine somehow if we could like do this? And then we ended up with this moment, and then this character arrived, and then this happened, and I mean, it got out of control. To be honest, I mean, there's black holes and there's portals, and it's all just copes involved and more. So there we go. Someone said cinema, absolute cinema. So that got so out of control, things got really weird. Yeah, really weird. Jacob Fatu said JC Mateo's moonsault is one of the most impactful moves to take. He said, I call it the flying dolphin because he looks like a dolphin when he does it. You know what I mean? Not a flipping clue. Absolutely no idea. Ric Flair was just praising Charlotte, saying how they're amazing and they're badasses like her and her sister. And Charlotte's like, Father, I did not approve this photo, but I still love you. Facepalm. So there we go. I don't think Charlotte loves this picture, but there we go. Ric Flair being embarrassing again. Larry, thank you. Here we can see there is Gacy at the Firefly Funhouse. So he popped down to Universal so that he could see the Firefly Funhouse. I don't believe the house is open yet, but it can't be that far away. So I'm sure he'll go back again when it is. Word of Wrestling, shout out to you. So, new tattoo for Rhea Ripley. She loves it. The new tattoo is fire. So, Rhea Ripley's got new tattoo. Not really surprising considering the amount of tattoos she's got, but this is kind of a significant area, isn't it? Like around here. So, yeah, interesting. So, there we go. New tattoo for Rhea Ripley. Oh, yeah, this is a bit weird. I suppose it is sort of Devil's Kiss. So in 1949, Gorgeous George did the Devil's Kiss. So there we go. It is. He only does it once. Bang. And then kind of flips them over. And he keeps the head scissors applied. And then here, I think, does it. Oh, flips him over again. So in a way, it kind of is. I mean, in a way, it is. It's just obviously when Stephanie does it, she does it like quite a few times. But yeah, I mean, look, he puts it on, flips him over. And this is 1949, right? So, boom, Gorgeous George. Look at that. Mate, anytime I can get Gorgeous George content onto the channel, I'm doing it. Larry, thank you. So here we have got the People's Elbow has been added to the game. Look, this is to Madden 2026. So when they do a touchdown, they celebrate with a People's Elbow. That has been added to the game, apparently. So very fun, very good. Right, let's do community and then let's get out of here. So Fly Music got a repost from R-Truth and a few likes. And Word of Wrestling got a repost from R-Truth Ron Killings as well. So many congrats to those two. It's always nice, isn't it, when you get likes and retweets and things like that. So, right, let's do thanks and let's get out of here. So Raymond, Edwards, Eric, Huddle Talk, Fly Music, Wrestling's Biggest Fan, He Who Smiles, It's Kaz, Michael, Claire Webb, and Michael again. Really appreciate the support. I'm going to go off to rest my voice after doing a pretty intensive UFC live stream. But I'll be back later with another episode of Unseen. And of course, we're back on Monday as well, as we've got Monday Night Raw to do the watch along for. So plenty on the way on the channel. I think it might even be NXT Heatwave next weekend as well. So it could be wrestling next weekend, next Saturday. So yeah, loads on the way. So thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support. See you again next time. Bye for now.